Hello, my name's Dan Rizica, and I'm the founder of PrintGuard. And today I'm going to answer the question of what glass bead jacket should I purchase for my Speedmaster 74 printing press. And I'll look at these two first. We make two premium jackets in orange. Our premium color is orange. And we make a regular jacket that's a white jacket. The two orange ones, we're going to look at and say which one works better for your type of printing. And it's really determined by the type of paper stock that you're predominantly printing. If you're printing all different types from commercial all the way on up, then we recommend what 90% of the printers out there purchase, which is our PrintGuard Plus Speedmaster 74T, T for transfer. And that's our patented microcellular backed jacket. If you're printing heavy stock, really more like what you'd print on a CD74, but you're printing it on your Speedmaster 74 thick cartons paper, then I'm going to recommend this fabric back jacket for you. And that's our PrintGuard Excellent Speedmaster 74T-E for Excellent. And the main difference is this one's have fabric backing, which is about 20% thinner. So you're going to come in at about 0.8 millimeters total thickness for this jacket. And when you're looking at that gap between the impression and transfer cylinder, that just allows that thicker paper stock more room in there. So what I'd like to do now is kind of look at these three jackets and talk about three key features. The first feature we're going to talk about is the glass bead surface, and then we're going to go on to the type of backing, and then finally the fixtures used to secure the jacket to the Heidelberg transfer cylinders. So the first thing we'll talk about here is the surface, and in this case we have a glass bead matrix on all three of these jackets. This glass bead matrix is adhered using a proprietary solvent resistant adhesive, and then on top of that we put a premium orange hide ink repellent coating. This has got more than 3 times the repellency of the white jacket out here. Just to give you a show on what the repellency is, I'm going to go ahead and you can see it just running right off and right onto our foam backing there. And that's a closed cell foam backing, so you see it's also waterproof. This is the same coating, so you can see it's running right off. And this is a water repellent coating on the woven material. And even the white glass bead surface, highly ink repellent, and again the fabric is a repellent woven. So now we're going to talk about the backing type, and really when we're talking about backings we're looking at three things. Okay, the first thing we're looking at is it water or is it absorbent or is it repellent? As you can see by the test we just did, every one of our products is repellent. We either have waterproof or water repellent on these two. The second item that you're going to be looking at is the compressibility of the material. In this case, we've got a closed cell microcellular foam that is very, very durable, it's compressible and resilient. So think about something that can be pushed down and then come back up. So in other words, if you have a sheet of paper that when you're printing folds over on the corner and goes through your press and it whacks because it's too thick in that area here, it's not going to damage this jacket permanently like it would a steel jacket. Very compressible, very resilient. This one here, a little less so, but again, you're going to get that difference in thickness that you need on the woven fabric backing. And then finally, we're going to talk about what the total thickness that it provides, which was what determined which jacket we were going to buy based on the printer's paper stock we were printing. This one comes in at 1 millimeter total thickness, this one at 0.8 millimeter, and this one about the same, a little under. So now we're going to move on to our last key feature of how is it fixed to the jacket or the transfer cylinder. And for that I'm going to look at some mini jackets just because they're easier for me to handle. And you want what we call is it's going to be secure safe on all our orange products, and the reason is because when you put a jacket on your press properly installed, you don't want to ever have it come off your printing press because it's going to cause huge damage to your printing press. So the first part we're going to look at is this side. This bolt simulates the bolt that's on the printing press, and it catches right underneath that lip. Okay, we actually are the only company that slots it, so if you're not exactly right on, you still can install it and it's fine. If you look at the reverse side of this rivet, this eyelet, you notice we flatten it. Because if we don't flatten it, what's going to happen is the bottom of this bolt, okay, is going to have trouble catching that lip, because this is going to be up higher than it needs to be. So by flattening the bottom side of this rivet, we get a very secure fit with the bolt head underneath that lip, and it's not going to come off the press. Now let's look on the other side of the jacket. On this side of the jacket, we have the stainless steel strip, and what's different about this than a lot of other strips is that we actually undercut this strip from the 1 inch that a lot of people use, because when it goes down into that gripper, the gap by the grippers, we want to make that turn over the cylinder on the microcellular foam side. That way you get a form fit to the cylinder and you won't be marking on that lead edge. Now, one of the things is once it's under tension, stainless steel that's adhered even with the adhesive tends to move under shear. So shear is when two plates slide. So under tension, this is pulling this way, this is pulling that way. This stainless steel strip can slide, especially when you are washing your press with solvents and they get down in the crack and loosen up the adhesive. So what we've done is we've got a patent that covers secure safe double fixturing using an eyelet that we flatten to make sure it fits right in the right location safely, and that's preventing that stainless steel, even when it's under tension, from moving in the shear direction. Now, we have that white jacket that we talked about earlier. That's a great jacket. We actually have it attractively priced against the competitors' products, and it outperforms their products, and it also is a better quality made one by all these features that we showed you here, with the one feature that we've removed, which is the secure safe on this stainless steel side. Why? Because none of my competitors have it on their economy-based jacket either. So, when it comes to printing, think about what paper stock you have, the type of quality jobs you're doing, and then you can make a selection based on the total thickness of the jacket and whether you want to go orange or with the white. And in closing, I'd like to just say that if you have any questions, please visit our website, www.printguard.com. And if you have any technical issues, please email us at sales@printguard.com. And we have 3 technical salesmen that are happy to answer your questions either by email or by telephone pretty much any time during the working day. Thank you very much.